Hello again, and I've just received this box in the mail from Cool Mini or Not. It was delivered through Etherworks, and this is going to be the long-awaited comic book extras. I got 3 of them. There were 4, so this is the second volume of the comic book extras. So they do this thing where they're trying to expand on their IP. So they released these graphic novels for some of their most popular games, such as Zombicide. And then along with the graphic novels, which you could order, the first time was through Kickstarter, and this time it was just a pre-order, you got some extras, so actual playable game content for some of those games, which is really cool. So this time around they did one for Zombicide 2nd edition. So I got this one called Survival, an expansion by Fel Barros, Comic Book Extras Volume 2, Zombicide 2nd edition. Awesome. And there's this one for Zombicide, what's it called? Invader. Awesome. And then there's this one for Cthulhu Death May Die. Excellent. So last time I only bought the Volume 1 of Cthulhu Death May Die, but this time I thought, oh, I'll get more of them because it was pretty cool. And here's the graphic novel. So this is what you're actually sort of meant to be getting, these comic books. So there's one that kind of ties in with the game content. I'm hoping that's the way it works. Like it was with the first one, where all the characters from the comic book were in the extras, so you could use them in the game, which is pretty cool. And there's that one. So we'll move that aside and let's have a look at what we've got here. And I'm just going to open all these up and then we'll have a look at each of them. All right, so yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll look at the books first. So this one is the Zombicide Invader book. And I mean, this is pretty nice quality, standard comic book binding. Playing Prometheus. What's it say? Playing Prometheus. Interesting. I won't want to oh, very nice. Lots of artwork and just a story revolving around the theme of the game, Zombicide Invader, which is the science fiction version of Zombicide. And here we have the Cthulhu Death May Die, A Touch of Providence, which is that cool. Everybody knows about the Cthulhu mythos. I don't need to get into that too much, do I? I don't know, probably. Yeah, everything looks really good quality. Nice glossy pages. They've got good artists involved. Excellent. And then there's this cool Zombicide one. I think this one is supposed to be set on like a cruise ship or something. I like this idea of doing these anyway. I mean, the comic books are neat, but also releasing these sort of small extras. So instead of doing a whole new season, like a new base set of a game, just like a little bit of extra playable content, a little bit of extra story to play through. Get some more out of what you have without having to dump another $300 or whatever, however much, $200, $100, depending on how much of it you're getting. So it looks like this one also involves some characters from the previous volume, so it's probably a continuation of that story, which makes a lot of sense. All right, so those are the books. All right, so on top here we've got the extras for Cthulhu Death May Die. Now, oh, that just opens right up. So I've opened it. This is like the sort of second tier quality for boxes with Cool Mini or Not. With their base sets, they usually have like really much thicker card. Not the thickest, but then when they do these sort of expansions, they usually use this. The box is made out of just standard card that's been folded up, and that's fine. Just takes us. So these are the character sheets for what comes with the game. That's really cool. All these really cool, neat little characters. I really like this game as well, so I'm kind of stoked to have some more content for it. A few tokens. Looks like a monster. Gnarlathotep. Oh yeah, interesting. Oh wow, this one comes with an episode. So the last time they did this, it didn't actually include an episode. It was just playable characters. So this actually has a whole new episode, and that's amazing. And there's your Gnarlathotep human figure and your 6 playable characters. And does it actually contain? It does. It has 2 episodes. That's amazing. So that's Lost Episode number 9 and Lost Episode number 8. So that's like a lot of game content that wasn't in the Volume 1 of this one. So I'm actually really excited with the increased value that they've included in this. I think that was something a lot of people mentioned when they did it the first time. It's like, oh, why don't you include an episode or a new monster or something? And it was like, oh, obviously we could do that, but it's the way that game is designed. It's actually a huge amount of development costs to create and balance a whole new game scenario. All right, let's have a look at the comic book extras for Invader, which is the smallest box out of the group. Can I get it open though? Looks like it's stuck on there pretty good. Right, there it goes. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So who knew Zombicide would get so huge? Because they did the original game, which had like 6 expansions, and then they did the medieval Zombicide called Black Plague. Here we go. Sci-fi Zombicide, Western Zombicide, and 2nd edition. Whoa, this one comes with 2 abomination monsters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters, and 1 robot that you can pilot. There's your character cards and some looks like equipment, and like that's to control that robot. Oh man, so these are really good. Like I think they've lifted the game here a lot. They're coming with basically everything you need to play a solid scenario. If you've got the base set of the game, like it's not standalone. But it's not just some new characters that you can add into the game. It's actually like a scenario. Now this is the 2nd edition one. This one isn't such a big box because it comes. It's such a big box because it comes with an actual set of tiles. Because it's supposed to be on a cruise ship. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 playable characters. 4 zombies. They look like new zombie types. That's cool. Here's your characters and some spawn cards for an abomination. But I don't. Are these little things abominations? Who knows? I'm curious. Let's have a look. Oh, really cool looking zombies. It's always good to have some more zombies. Look at these fun characters. And then here we have the 4 tile set, and they're double-sided, and yeah, it's dead people. It's definitely set on the deck of a cruise ship. Very cool. All right, so without spending 20 minutes on this, I've had a pretty good look over. I haven't really looked at the cards, but if you'd like me to do more with this, like have a closer look at anything, please leave a comment below. And I can come back and have a closer look. And if you've enjoyed this, of course, please like and subscribe. Get the little ring, put the little bell button that gives you a notification when I put up a video. And I'm not sure, I might be reviewing these specifically, but we have our podcast, hotgamemagnet.com. So you can check out our reviews of games and game-related stuff on there. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Until next time.